Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So in today's video, we're going to talk about something that is so highly requested, but I never actually, felt good about making this video because I don't want to seem like I know everything about this topic. So I want to make this very clear. I am not a YouTube video editing expert, but I can give you some tips based on my being a YouTuber experience, if you get what I mean. So that is what today's video is about. Today I'm going to give you a few tips on having a YouTube channel. There is one major thing I have to say in the beginning of this video, and that is that even when you follow all the tips you can find on YouTube, you are never 100% sure that you're going to be one of the top YouTubers. Becoming a popular YouTuber also has to do with good luck. Sadly, that is reality, but I do really wish the best on every single one of you who wants to become a YouTuber, because I honestly don't have anybody in the Star Stable community that I watch consistently. So yeah, here are some tips on owning a YouTube channel in case you want to start one yourself. So let's jump straight into it. The one major thing that people find important in a YouTube channel, or at least that's what I've noticed, is consistency. People like YouTube channels that stick to a certain schedule so they can be excited for a certain day or a certain hour when a video goes up. For example, what I do is every Wednesday when I come home from school, I eat my lunch and I start making my YouTube video. It depends when it's finished, but whenever it's finished, I throw it up on YouTube. The sooner, the better. So for Wednesday, I don't have a specific time, but for my Saturday videos, I do. My Saturday videos always go up at 8 p.m. GMT +2, and if there is an issue with the video, that's the next point, I will tell you guys about it. You can also tell yourself, I want to make one video every 2 weeks, one video a week, 2 videos a week, 3 videos a week maybe, then you can do that. But if you know you have an issue with sticking to that type of a schedule, I really do suggest making a more specific schedule, and then you can very easily plan when you're going to record the video, when you're going to edit the video, when you're going to create the thumbnail. It's all very organized then. This totally depends on the person, but just make sure that you have a sort of schedule. If there's one thing I can say, YouTubers who leave their channel alone for 2 months and then suddenly start uploading 2 videos a week, it's honestly not that good of a look. And especially if there's no communication, which 9 out of 10 of the times happens. And this is my second point. Number 2, communication. This is not the only thing that is important for your YouTube channel, it's important for your whole life. So I want you to keep that in the back of your head. Communication. Whenever there's an issue with a video and it's going to be later than you anticipated, or you're going on vacation and you can't upload for a few weeks, let your subscribers know so that they know. Like I just said, it's not cool to leave your channel totally dead for a few weeks and then suddenly come back, because the people won't know where you've been. And trust me when I say that some people really are expecting your videos. I get a lot of DMs telling me that they're excited for my Saturday video on Saturday morning, for example, and that already makes me think, well, I really should get that video done, that's right. For this, you can use the community section on your YouTube channel, and this one comes available at 1,000 subscribers, and it can take quite long, up to a month, until it appears. In this community tab, you can post pictures, you can post polls, and you can just post regular posts. So that is very easy to use when you want to let your subscribers know about a certain issue with a video you want to upload or anything like that. It's also very nice to use to ask for dares for a dares video, for questions for a Q&A video, to do polls on what video to upload, to post pictures, and so much more. You can give your own spin to it. Now, I hear you. What if you don't have 1,000 subscribers yet and you still want to let something know to your subscribers? The only thing you can really do when it comes to a vacation, for example, is uploading a video explaining it, or when your video has an issue, you can also upload a video, but honestly, I think that's kind of excessive. So you can also just upload the video whenever it's done and pin a comment explaining why it's late. I do this very often too, because sometimes it's just 20 minutes too late and then I just make a pinned comment because what's 20 minutes, right? So yeah, that was my second tip, communication. Number 3 is feedback and hate. I'm going to explain to you what the best way is to deal with both feedback and hate. Now, it's important to know the difference between feedback and hate. Feedback is constructive criticism, telling someone in a respectful way what they're doing wrong or what they can improve. And hate is basically when a comment is really hurting you. So when you notice that the intention of the person commenting that is hurting you, you can consider it hate. First off, how do you deal with feedback? Now, feedback is nothing bad. You can never consider feedback bad because all they want to do is help you with your YouTube channel, and it's important to understand that. What you can do if you disagree is tell them you disagree in a respectful way and maybe start a discussion about it. If you agree, then you can just say, well, you might be right, I'm going to try that. And that way you can improve your channel, which is obviously always great. Lastly, how do you deal with hate? Now, the way I deal with hate is usually I just delete the comment, and when I see somebody making several hateful comments under several different videos, I block them because hate has no place on my channel. I've never had an issue with hate on my channel just because I'm just like, well, that has no place in my life. Bye, I don't need that in my life. So I'm just like, delete and move on. And honestly, it's such a healthy mindset. So all I can do now is just give you that mindset, and I really hope you will adapt to that mindset because it's honestly so good for you. So that was my second tip, or actually my third tip. I'm sorry, my third tip. My fourth and last tip is patience and practice. This one seems kind of obvious in my eyes. Now, the first word I mentioned, patience, basically refers to you can't expect to blow up overnight. And the second word, practice, refers to practicing your editing skills, practicing your English, if English is not your first language, just like it isn't mine. Just like you can't expect to have 20,000 subscribers overnight, you can't expect to be a pro at video editing overnight either. When I started out, I used Movie Maker and the free version of Bandicam. Later on, I started using Camtasia Studio because one of the YouTubers I watched at the time also used that program. And then I got myself Fraps and also OBS. OBS is free, so I think I would recommend OBS, and it also does not have a watermark. And I also got myself Sony Vegas Pro 14, which is my editing program. Later on, to edit my thumbnails in, I used to use like a website on the internet, but then later on I downloaded Photoshop to use for my thumbnails. I also went ahead and bought myself a microphone. If you want to know which microphone that is, I have it linked in the description box. I did not want to add equipment into this video because really you can just record your voice with your iPhone and it has such good quality, and you don't have to have such an expensive laptop or PC to not have much lag on SSO. Just make sure that your computer is capable of recording SSO smoothly and that you have something decent to record your voice with if you're going to do a voiceover, because you can also just do videos without your voice if you don't feel comfortable talking in your videos. But anyway, let's get back to the point. Patience and practice. You have to be patient and you have to practice your skills a lot, because by practicing and earning experience, you learn the fastest. So take that from me. Just practice a lot and have a lot of patience, and you will get there. I have faith in you. One last thing I wanted to mention that has to do with this tip is watch tutorials. Really, if you have an editing program and you can find tutorials that have to do with it, watch them and try to learn from that. Try it out and see what you like for your videos. This can be so helpful and can help you practice your editing skills and grow a lot faster than you would on your own. I don't think that I could have found out about all these options in Sony Vegas on my own. I used a lot of tutorials as well. And maybe you can also take a look into plugins such as Sapphire and New Blue and a lot more. And maybe if you want more options, you can also take a look into installing plugins such as Sapphire, New Blue, and much more. These plugins will help you with making your video look more advanced. For example, I use Sapphire, the plugin, to blur my clips and also to do my transitions, such as zooming in, out, move to the left, move to the right, up, down. That's what I use my plugins for. If you don't know how to install plugins, there's plenty of videos on that, so I'm not going to be mentioning that in this video. And yeah, that was basically it for all my tips. I know there were only 4, but these are the best tips I can give to you. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. If you found this helpful or if you just liked the video, please give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, and it also helps me out a lot. If you want to see more videos of mine, don't forget to subscribe down below, and also if you want to make sure you'll never miss out, also turn on your notifications. And yeah, I really hope I'll see you back on Wednesday with a brand new update video. Bye guys!